recreating some spring and summer looks with Quince, what I did this week in New York City, and some fabulous fashion finds. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shakura, and I believe that when you feel good, you look good. So on this channel, I show you how to take fashion and use it as a tool to help you look and feel your best. As many of you know, I have been reworking my wardrobe, and last week I got the great opportunity to recreate some outfits with Quince. So if you are not new here, you know that I stupidly got rid of all of my clothes after I lost a fair amount of weight and that I don't have anything to wear. I've also told you that I'm looking for some capsule pieces that are good quality, affordable, and something that I know that I could wear for a very long time. If you're not new here, you know that I have also been talking about Quince for well over a year. It's good prices compared to any place else. It's great quality linen, silk, cashmere, and it fits within my personal style. So this part of the video is sponsored by Quince, which is fantastic because when I looked at my Pinterest board, I figured that I could take some of the looks that were on my Pinterest board, use my D.E.T, and recreate a few of these with what I got from Quince. If you're not new here, you know that I love neutrals. I am slowly bringing in the color. If you saw last week, you saw this beautiful red that I was wearing. But at the base, I still need some neutral colors. So when I saw these three ladies that I pinned 3 times, I promise you, on my Pinterest board, I knew that there was something that I loved about each one of these that I would love to wear myself. I love the way each one of these ladies took a silk skirt and styled it in a beautiful classic way. I particularly love the way that Rihanna styled it because Rihanna is typically more edgy, right? So the way she styled it with beautiful bright lipstick. I love her shoes that she wore with it. I love the way she styled it with a long satin skirt and a gold clutch. Absolutely beautiful for nighttime, and you really can't go wrong with this look. And then this extra long silk skirt paired with a beautiful blazer and the pop of red that we spoke about last week is absolutely elegant, and just I love all 3 of these ladies and how they did it. It even shows you how you can use a silk skirt in many different scenarios, and not only scenarios, but it works for many different styles. So I got this beautiful 100% silk skirt from Quince, and this is how I use my D.E.T to style it. So this is 100% a staple, right, for me. And I am so glad to have this in my wardrobe again. This is 100% silk. There are so many things you can do with this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to style it and how I'm probably going to wear it this weekend to church. But I love the price point of this. Like I said, 100% silk, so worth it. So let me show you how I'm using my D.E.T and have it look similar to how those other girls styled it. So with the exception of Riri, this looks very much like how the other girls were styling it. If I wanted it to be shorter, Quince does have shorter options for this beautiful silk skirt. I don't know why I went the long one. I might actually go back and buy the shorter one, but this works so well for spring. Obviously, I'm not going to be using or wearing my slippers. So let me show you the shoes and the bag that I'm going to use. You've seen these mules 100 times. You've also probably seen my ankle bracelet, which is also from Quince that I bought a while ago. I think I might want to get another one just to like layer it, but I feel like the addition of these mules just make this outfit a little more dainty. Now, here's where I don't know what to do. Do I want a big bag or a small bag? They're both snakeskin. I'm going to show you my 2 options. The first option is this really beautiful purse, and I think it goes really well with the look. It's very dainty, just like the jewelry. Also, the jewelry I have on is from Quince. Got it a long time ago. In fact, I've had this particular one for over a year. My little hoops. I have a lot of jewelry from Quince. I'll show you later. But I feel like it's all dainty. If I keep this little dainty purse, that might like continue the daintiness of the whole look. Or do I use the juxtaposition of a bigger purse? Let me show you the other purse. Mix dainty with something a little bit more boho. They both look okay. I will say I do prefer the smaller purse, but I like the color of this one. But I don't know. Either way, you let me know. I said this skirt is the star of the show, right? You can pay what Quince charges for this skirt
for a satin skirt at other places. In my opinion, it's a no-brainer. You know that I have been slow shopping, trying to rebuild my wardrobe, trying to build a bit of a capsule wardrobe, and this skirt is definitely part of that capsule wardrobe. So I just told you I love silk. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I love linen, especially during the summer. So when I saw that I pinned these 3 ladies on my Pinterest board for future looks, I knew that I had to recreate it because this is exactly something that I will be wearing or would wear during the spring and summer. This is absolutely perfect for vacation. It's easy, it's breezy, and when you add little pops of color and some beautiful accessories, you have yourself a look. What I love most about this is that it can be styled in so many ways, but even if you don't overstyle it and just wear it with a pair of sandals, it's just extremely elegant and classy and classic to me. So this is what I got from Quince, and this is how I styled it. So this dress is almost exactly like the inspiration. So when I saw this dress in Quince, I said yes. I was excited to get it because it's been on my Pinterest board for so long. I love how easy it is just to throw on. I love a dress during the spring and summer because especially when it's linen, because it's just easy and breezy. This dress is lined. It also comes in 2 other colors, which I might need to get because it's just an easy outfit. And it's so easy to style, right? Because it's just white and linen. You can like style it with some brown sandals and like a statement bag, right? Just kind of breeze through vacation or breeze through spring and summer. You can use a smaller bag, right? That's a little less cumbersome. These happen to match my sandals. Brown and white is one of my favorite combinations. The best part of the dress is that it has pockets. Pockets. Pockets in a dress is absolutely my favorite thing.
And lucky for all of us, Quince offers free shipping and has a 365-day return policy. But not only did Quince send me those 2 beautiful items, they also sent me a few more integral pieces that are going to be so clutch for this spring summer because you guys know I needed it. Another beautiful outfit they sent me, this is a vest and a pair of pants, both linen, very comfortable. I should have gone down a size because you guys, I really don't know my sizes yet and they're always changing. But if you're going to the office, if you're roaming around, this could also be worn with sneakers, right? I think that'd be really cute with sneakers. I wish I had some sneakers that match this. I think I might. So speaking of white linen dresses, if the long dress wasn't something that you like because you rather have a short dress, they also have beautiful linen short dresses. And just like the other things I showed you, these are so versatile. I decided to style this with a little mule, these black and white polka dot mules with a black purse. It's also lined. I cannot stress to you how relieved I am that these 2 dresses are lined. Not only can you kind of wear it like this, very demure, very mindful, with a little mule, you could also style it with sneakers. I might get it tailored to be a little shorter just because of my height, but this works as well too. So this is one way, demure, mindful, with a little polka dot mule and a little clutch, very cute. Or you could keep it really casual with some canvas sneakers, a beautiful bag, and some sunglasses. So I actually have this whole linen outfit from Quince as well. If you watched my Curacao vlog, you saw me with it, and I was on vacation, and in that instance I wore it with a straw bag and some sandals. But just to show you the versatility, this can also be worn for a beautiful brunch or like a little nice get together in the spring summer with some mules and a little clutch. And it really gives a laid back but also chic and kind of sophisticated vibe. Like I said, I also have this in navy blue and it comes in other colors. I paired it with this beautiful
You've seen this a million times because I've had it for almost a year. I paired it with this beautiful diamond solitaire, also from Quince, and just my plain jewelry, also from Quince. If you're not new here, you know I've been talking about Quince for at least a year. So you know that I really love their stuff. All linen, you know I love linen and silk and cashmere, and this works well for exactly my style. Though it is getting warmer, it is not all the way warm yet. Just last night I went out and I needed a little jacket, and a trench coat, particularly short trench coat, is very much on trend, but also a classic, right? So when I saw this on Quince, I knew that it would be a great addition to my capsule wardrobe. They have all kinds of coats and jackets. They also have this in a long version. They also have this in a different color. A trench coat is something that you'll never not need, right? And in any way you style it, it's always going to look classic and it's always going to be on trend. I mean, you guys, a full cashmere like sweatsuit outfit situation. You can't get more bougie and comfortable than that. So admittedly, I am not a sweatsuit person. I don't have any. I just never have been. But there's something about it being in cashmere that just invokes my inner bougie. I actually brought this exact one, in a different color to Japan, and it was so clutch because it was warm and cozy and made me look really chic just walking around Japan and being able to be a tourist. I threw a blazer over it, and if you saw the vlog, you saw the outfit. But this is something that I will always have in my wardrobe from now on. It comes in clutch so often. And probably one of my favorite things about Quince is their 14 karat gold jewelry. I have so much of their jewelry. I have bracelets, I have earrings. They recently sent me these two little huggies that are 14 karat gold. They sent me two of them. You could wear them in a stack, or you could wear them side by side if you like a daintier jewelry. I wanted something a little more bold, so I paired this small huggy with a bigger, bolder, also from Quince 14 karat gold hoop, and it just works. They have so many options. There's also a little diamond huggy that I'm looking at. So if you are looking for some staple pieces, some pieces that are quality, that are silk, that are cotton, that are cashmere, if you want 14 karat gold jewelry, please go check out Quince. They have so much that I've been talking about it forever. I even told you guys I decided during the holidays that I was going to get some caviar from Quince, and I showed you guys that, and it turned out great. They have home stuff and all kinds of things. Go check it out. There is literally something for everybody.
Besides the fact that I had so much to do, I still found time to go to the museum to see this artist that I love, go to a YouTube event, and even had time for a little jazz club situation. Here's what I did this week in New York City.
Hey girl, hey. So I came all the way uptown because I had to get my nails done. And where I usually get my nails done in Brooklyn was booked and busy, so I had to come up to Harlem to get them done, which is very far on the train. But since I'm up here, I decided to walk from my nail place to the Guggenheim. I think I'm going to walk through Central Park. So in the spirit of moving my body more and just getting some exercise, I decided to walk as opposed to take an Uber or get on the train or the bus. Get some exercise, save some money, all in one shot. I have never been to this side or over here in Central Park, and it's beautiful. They even have little things you can scan that will tell you about the park, kind of like the museum, like this.
To build the north end of Central Park, they took their cues from the landscape's existing natural features, like the stream of water that originated in this area.
And this is when everything went left. I was following Google Maps step by step to walk me to the nail place, to the Guggenheim, and the place where they told me to turn was closed. If you're not new here, you know my sense of direction is absolutely atrocious. So of course I got lost. And being lost in Central Park, I kept seeing these signs that said, Discover Central Park. And I was so annoyed because I didn't want to discover Central Park. I wanted to get out of Central Park. See, this is what happens when I try to save money. I was trying not to get into an Uber, and I said, okay, it's only a 30-minute walk. I'm a New Yorker. That's what we do. We walk. And walk I did so much that I messed up my sneakers, as you can see. And I walked and walked. And then, you know what I did? I walked some more. I was so annoyed. And sis, I can't make this up. No watch. All this extra walking. And I do not have my watch on, yet again. 30-minute walk turned into like a 50-minute walk, and I have never been so happy to see 4 minutes left. So correct me if I'm wrong, but the lesson that I'm learning from this whole experience is exercise is stupid and always spend money. That's what I'm getting. And to top it all off, it started to drizzle a little bit. Luckily, I just got to the Guggenheim and was able to stay out of the rain. That was very much an adventure that I wasn't trying to have. I specifically came to the museum today to look at Rashid Johnson's exhibit. And of course I did all my research and was extremely excited to just dive in. But before I dove in, I wanted to go see the other things that were on display. I know they had Picasso's and some other things that I wanted to see.
Painting from 1901 captures the French national holiday that commemorates the fall of the Bastille amid social unrest in 1789. Here, the dizzying crowd presses forward and is largely composed of featureless blurs of color. And yet hints of individuality and expressiveness emerge. For instance, the figure in a white shirt, at bottom left, has a brooding appearance.
And I also saw some Vincent van Gogh that I've never seen before in person, so I was excited to see it. I really realized that I have a lot to learn because when I looked at this picture, I thought it was just a few girls getting together in a beautiful scene. However, I was very wrong.
One sees on the left in the background an upright piano, some stuccoed columns, and a spotted plant. All of these suggesting that the scene we're seeing is an upscale brothel. What's interesting is that it's a scene more of detachment and boredom, and less about desire as one would expect from a brothel scene.
At this point, I couldn't hold my excitement anymore. I did my new learning, but I had to jump into what I came to the museum for. I was looking at a painting over there from a French artist that I didn't know. And there was a group of French tourists that came over and immediately recognized not only the painting, but where in France it was. And they were making this connection from their culture And I mean, I didn't understand it. I thought the painting was beautiful, but I don't know much about their culture. And then conversely, I was just looking at a video, I'm sure I've inserted it, of this young man in his bathroom putting shea butter all over his body, listening to Travis Smiley. And that automatically clicked with me. You know, if you are Black, you know our relationship with shea butter. If you're African American, you know about the Travis Smiley show. And it just connected because that's my culture and my life. And it was just interesting to see how I made the connection and they made their connection. And they tried to explain it to me, and I understood that it was pretty, but I didn't make any other connection. And it was also really funny because there was this older white lady who was standing next to me and didn't get it. She said, "I don't get it." And I didn't know how to explain to her. It was just really, it's cultural. I don't know. Art is very subjective, and I'm learning a lot, and I'm glad I finally got here. I found most interesting about Rashid Johnson's art is the mediums he decided to use. He used a lot of shea butter, ton of black soap, and even inserted a lot of things that were very particular to Black and African American culture, whether it was Al Green's album or it was something by Dick Gregory. It was very culturally easy for me to connect with all of it, using words like sellout and other words that are very prominent in the Black and African American experience. I made immediate connections just being able to take reference points and bring it back to what I already know, and I enjoyed it immensely. And even the people that didn't really understand it really were taking it in and enjoyed it as well. I also stumbled upon a Brazilian artist in one of the galleries, and I was excited to discover all of this art was so vibrant and beautifully painted with these gorgeous colors, a lot of use of rounded shapes, right? That really made it very soft as opposed to these bright colors. So the juxtaposition between the soft round shapes and the beautiful bright colors was astonishing. Definitely something I would connect to Brazilian culture, or how I would think Brazilian culture is. So today is a much better day. It is nice and sunny, and it's not going to rain like the foolishness I went through yesterday in Central Park, because it has been raining for the last 2 or 3 days in New York City. And actually one day it was raining so bad and we needed to get outside the house, and we decided to go to Smalls, the jazz club. I am on my way to a YouTube event. It is very early. We have to be there at 9 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, I'm going to take you guys along. You guys are not going to believe this, but Jasmine beat me here again. I'm not late. I'm not late, but she did beat me here. This was something in the air. It might be the springtime. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let me show you what I'm wearing. You've seen this before. It's just the red suit that I showed you before, and my Chanel necklace, and this Etsy bag. You've seen it a lot. And kitten heels. It's really comfortable because I wanted to be comfortable. And yeah, Danielle just walked in. I'm gonna go get some breakfast and see what we can get into. Can you believe she got here before me again? Something ain't right.
I've been on
Something
time,
right.
ladies.
It's crazy.
Why are we late shaming people?
Because she was the latest. It's all about God's timing. This week was so long, you guys. I am so sorry that I couldn't finish the whole vlog. You will see the rest of that vlog in next week's video. It was a great time. I met so many YouTubers. I just can't wait to show you. I just didn't have the time to edit the whole thing. So next week we will have that experience together. So I have been doing a tiny bit of shopping and getting some new clothes. You saw all the new things I got from Quince. I recently got this denim top that I will leave in the description box. I got some beautiful shoes from Schutz that we will talk about in the Fabulous Finds, and I'm actually having some good luck with some great things. It's been so long since I found some things that I actually love, and I'm excited about it. I'm wondering if it's because the change in the season or what, I don't know, but I will not look a gift horse in the mouth. Here is this week's Fabulous Fashion Finds. So if you are not new here, you know that one of my favorite affordable brands is Schutz. I have so many shoes from them. When I'm not trying to spend a pair of designer shoes or anything too expensive, I automatically go to Schutz. And it's been like that for so long. So I just got these, and I wore these this week to an event that you'll see in the next week's vlog. But I have really been loving a low heel or kitten heel shoe, mule particularly, that I can walk around easy with. They are so dainty and I think comfortable, as opposed to some of my higher heels that I almost think I want to get them in a different color, not black. I know they have a cream color that would work well, but I really think the detail of the pink and the snakeskin, and it's just beautiful. I loved wearing these. I feel very dainty and beautiful in them. And then I saw this beautiful, beautiful bag. It's huge, perfect for summer, very well priced. And if you're not new here, you know that I love a bit of neutral, even though I've been adding color recently into my wardrobe, back into my wardrobe. This neutral bag can go with so much. If you are a person that is a beach person, a summer person, a person that loves big bags, this is perfect for vacation. I love this. This is such a stunner. It is a statement maker, and for that price, absolutely amazing. Speaking of statements, I adore these earrings. I told you guys that if you are a silver girl, you are winning at life right now, since silver is such a big trend right now. These are fabulous. Imagine, just like she has it, with your hair pulled all the way back, some really nice glowy makeup, these silver statement earrings, fabulous. If they were in gold, those would have been in my cart, but these are such a good find. Last week we had a beautiful sunny day. I think it was last week Saturday. We had a beautiful sunny day in New York City, and I threw on one of my Quince dresses, my long Quince dress, and it was just so comfortable. Something about a long dress in the summer when you don't have to worry too much and it's just really flowy. It's just fabulous. And I thought that this, if you love denim, this would give the same type of vibe. Imagine this with either, depending on your style, a dainty diamond stud necklace or a big, beautiful gold or silver statement necklace. And because this is just like a classic dress, this could be styled so many ways. Now, I don't know if it has pockets, but if they miss pockets on this, I'm going to be devastated. This is a perfect dress for pockets. If you are a person that is loving the polka dot trend right now, but you don't want to spend too much money, I feel like these pointy toe mules are fabulous. If I didn't already have a pair of pointy toe mules, I would buy these. I have a pair of polka dot Manolo Blahniks, very similar to this, same but different, right?
But anyway, they are cute, they are not expensive, and they will be in the description box.
A nice chunky chain, whether it be gold or silver, can always bring your outfit, a very plain outfit, to a next level, right? And I found this one, and I've seen this one for a while now, and I keep thinking that I'm going to buy it, and I still might. But this would be perfect for the summer, right? When you just have on a t-shirt and you just want to zhuzh it up a bit. I think this is gorgeous. I have one from Cezanne. Every time I wear it, I get a compliment. And I thought this was another option. I like both of them, and I think they work for different reasons, but I did want to show you this just in case you like my one from Cezanne, but you wanted something a little different. And these two dresses are for different people, or maybe the same person, but if you want something short and colorful, like even paired with the necklace I just showed you. And then this white dress, I have a very similar one. I showed you the one from Quince, but I also have one that is striped. I think I want this one as well, just to throw on. I love a long dress. Let's be honest, I love a dress, period, during the summer, whether it's short or long. But when I have a long dress and I can throw it on and do errands, and even on vacation, this works very well. I saw these and thought these were very cute for the trendy girl. If you love a wedge and you love white shoes and you've been looking for something cute and comfortable, I think these work out so well. The heel is not that high, the wedge makes it more comfortable, and it's just very on trend right now, very beautiful. Sticking with polka dots, this is a great find. If you do not like pointed toe shoes, but you want a bit of a peep toe, this might even be a little more feminine, but maybe you just like these more. These are affordable and another great option. And while I was at the YouTube event, I was able to smell some of the fragrances from Quince. Did you guys know that Quince had fragrances? I had no idea. This one in particular, this Oud Rouge, smells like, you guessed it, Baccarat Rouge. Very much like it. Danielle pointed it out. But they also have so many options. They gave me one called Amber Noir, and it's delightful. It's absolutely beautiful. I just smelled it. It's absolutely beautiful. If you are looking for some fragrances that aren't too expensive and they're just $50, go check out the ones from Quince. That's this week's Fabulous Fashion Finds. There's a few things in here that are currently in my cart. The necklace is gorgeous. That oversized black and white bag, I mean, for vacation, come on. Such good things. And of course, whatever I get, I will always show you. Let me know your fabulous finds for this week.
There was so much I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about the Met, which I actually will when I go see the exhibit. It opens to us normal people on the 10th. So I will go see the Met and we'll really get into the Black Dandy and all that wonderfulness then when I go to the museum. I also kind of wanted to also touch on, which I don't have time, but I wanted to touch on the whole situation about a lot of influencers selling their luxury and how the stuff is made in China, that whole thing, which is a whole nother discussion. I wanted to talk about that too, but this week was just so busy that I just didn't have the time. But know that we will be talking about all those things. Have your opinions and your comments ready, because there are tons of points that need to be discovered and talked about in both situations. So have you noticed that the springtime offerings have been a bit better? And because for me, it was dry. The stores were dry, but I have
notice some better offerings? Have you shopped for the spring and summer? Are you done? What is your favorite type of fabric? You guys know I love silk and linen and cashmere and all those natural fibers. And what did you do this week in your city that was new? A lot of you have said that I have inspired you to go out and do things in your city, and that makes me so glad. Is there anything particularly that you are looking forward to? Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I will see you in my next video.